All right, so next up we do have Eddie coming up on the stream. So if you guys are recent followers of the channel, you know he's been on here a couple of times. Frequent player with Quadfather. This was the first time that he ever got on here. So trying to improve his Lucina play quite a bit. And this time we're going to be talking about Lucina Diddy Kong. So if you guys are watching this on the channel and you just, for some reason, watching a Duck Hunt channel without mainly Duck Hunt, but if that happens to be you in this case, I do set reviews of every character out there. So regardless, you know, I'm here to learn as much about this game as you guys are. So I do not mind doing these at all. Helps me and it helps you too. So it is going to be Lucina versus Diddy Kong, and this is a matchup I am very familiar with. However, there's like some strange quirks that Diddy Kong got in this game that I don't know as well in Smash 4, but like Smash 4, I used to know that matchup like the back of my hand, just because it was just one of the ones that you ran into a lot, especially in my region. And Duck Hunt was always really, really good at fighting Diddy, so I've never had much of an issue, but the way Diddy fights Duck Hunt is very different from Lucina. The biggest issue is that Lucina has to deal with Banana, but if you're really good with item play, then that won't be too much. That won't be too bad. But that's basically going to be the main thing. So the one thing that you want to avoid is you want to avoid Banana coming out, and like once you get that hit in, you just like want to keep him in that disadvantage, because like truth be told, his disadvantage state isn't great. However, he does have Monkey Flip, but as a Lucina, you're going to be able to cover it. So let's see what he does. How do we fight Diddy anyway? Think about Diddy like fighting Samus. You use Gunman to block Banana and use Can to block Banana. And once you have that down, like Diddy Kong has to approach you, and Diddy Kong's not too safe that way. So it's really easy to fight him that way. It's like back in Smash 4, it was either even or we slightly beat him. In this game, I just think we definitively beat him. He just lost so much, and he gained nothing to fight Duck Hunt. But you know, people are learning how to use Diddy again. Yeah, so kind of a mischaracterized fair there. Like, if he has to land on the platform, you cover the platform. So, like, you use up air there. If you could send him off stage, that fair would have been better. But you just weren't in position for that. Yeah, you have to keep in mind that he can cancel that off the ledge. What? What? That hit him? Oh, that's funny. Look at that. Look at that. Man, that's like pure top tier privilege right there. That's funny. You're down tilt anti-air to Diddy Kong. Let me check. It's like I think it's just naturally Lucina's hitboxes are that big. Let me double check though. I don't know what his hurtbox looks like. Okay, actually, so if you look at this, ooh, God, it did it again. If you do look at this, you'll notice that his hurtbox actually sticks outside his hat there. So if you combine that with her down tilt, it's right here. Yeah, that definitely hit him. Go back 5 more seconds. Okay. Yeah, so it's like Diddy Kong's hurtbox stretches out like about here, and then the sword hitbox stretches out too. So it's actually pretty easy for that to hit. I'm not surprised. Like, there's no way that you should ever tell yourself, I'm going to use Lucina's down tilt to anti-air Diddy Kong. Like, that's a sentence that shouldn't exist. Corey doesn't. Okay. Oh, that was wasted. Because, like, what you could have done there is if you did glide toss banana, and then he has to tech roll, then you could have killed him with F smash there. So knowing how to use banana against Diddy Kong is very important. Also, yeah, if you get used to like catching banana, like catching it with Nair, Z, or back air, any of your aerials, it'll make banana way less worrisome. Because like as long as you're in control banana, it's gonna be a lot better for you. The other thing too that I'm noticing is it doesn't really look like you're trying to space against Diddy Kong, and as I've mentioned in the past, that's kind of a problem. Just like as Lucina, you should just always be trying to space. He has a pretty good psych out from him. Let me check something real quick, though, because I haven't really seen what his hitbox look like anymore. They used to be absurdly broken back in Smash 4, but I know they're not nearly as good as they used to be. It's like, okay, F-tilt's pretty good. Up tilt's all right. It looks like his hurtbox actually might stick out. Okay, no, it doesn't. That's good for him. Down tilt. This move's not nearly as good as it used to be because it doesn't lead to nearly as much. Up smash final hit's really good. See the other hits though? Oh, that's actually really, really good. Down smash. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, so he kind of has like a slightly better Nair than Duck Hunts over here. As you can see, like the hitboxes on them are a lot bigger. Forward air. This move, okay, yeah, this move is so much worse. So before in Smash 4, you could not hit his legs at all. So basically, his legs were a sword. But now, because it's like a hurt box, like you can easily use your own fair to just beat this out now, so that's not a problem. Wow, the active frames are much worse too. So it's 10 frames. Oh, actually, no, it's still pretty good. I was just looking at it. He doesn't move much. Okay, so that kind of threw me off. So 10 frames is still pretty good. Back air, pretty good. Up air. I think this move kills a lot better now, from what I remember. That hitbox looks a lot better too. It's just it doesn't hit in front of him, so it's still just an anti-air, but it does hit behind him. They kind of like reverse that because like before it used to start all the way up and then hit behind, but now it's just up and behind. Down air's. Whoa, what? Yeah, that's disjointed. That's really disjointed. But I think it's like fists grow in size, so I don't think that's entirely accurate. It used to get bigger in Smash 4. Oh my god. There were so many reasons why that move was just absurd. So, okay, monkey flip's one of the important ones. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, wow. So when he first starts his flip, it doesn't grab for the beginning part until frame 18. That's interesting. So you actually have a lot of time to beat that out. And then this is the kick. That's not a good hitbox. So like if you see monkey flip, you can just throw out a fair and just win. Regardless. Rocket barrels. Don't have to really worry about that. And the banana, this is just the grabbable hitbox of it too. So things to keep in mind. It is the nut. Man, he did not do that ledge trap properly at all. Okay, let me explain the ledge trap here if the Diddy Kong does this right. Okay, do this. You down throw the banana here, and then what they'll do is that will bait you to roll, and then they'll dash here, and then they will do up tilt, or they'll do like their combo. In this case, maybe like dash back grab or down tilt forward air, something like that. I don't know exactly what his new combo paths are, but they're different from 4. But yeah, generally that's what you got to look out for is like they'll do that. And then you can do like jump air, like you can do a jump catch from the ledge. And I know you can do it against Rob's gyro as well. Or if not here, you can do drop down, like jump catch with like Nair. So then that way you have a lingering hitbox to catch him if he decides to rush you. Oh god, yeah, it was so hard. It was 2 reasons. ZSS didn't have like a good way to hit him because he was too short, so he would avoid everything. And then Banana was so good against ZSS. Down throw. Oh, wow. Yeah, you hesitated quite a lot there. So, big issue that I'm noticing like immediately is that you're always pushing forward. So like if you found yourself at the ledge right now, you're always holding forward every single time. So it makes it really easy for your opponent to know exactly where you're going to end up in all scenarios. And not to mention, not only are you holding it forward, but you're not even throwing out a hitbox to challenge him as you're approaching. So he doesn't even have to worry about throwing out like any type of aggression or defensive maneuvers at all. So you're not doing anything to make him respect your space, nor does he really need to change up his game plan right now. And you're dead. That's the other thing too, is if you hold ledge too long, they can do jump, banana throw, and 2 down air. Ah, yeah. You had the right idea. See, again, like all that entire sequence, that was just you rushing right into them. Can't do that. And this is like the other thing too, is just like you're being so preemptive with like stuffing them out that if you literally took like 1 or 2 seconds, like when he monkey flips from here and you're all the way in center stage, you have enough time to react to that with like your own attack. So you don't really need to be like worried about like spamming moves. Just kind of wait for him to come to you and do something. Yeah, okay. So that's the other Diddy Kong classic right there. Like, I haven't watched a lot of Diddy Kong in this game, so it's been a while since I've seen some of this stuff. But some things don't change. So jump, and then you full hop here, and then there's 2 options. So in this game, you have directional air dodge, so they can do that. But normally it's going to be like pop gun cancel. So generally speaking, this is what you would do. Go into this air, dash forward to cover them going far. And because you have dash cancel in this game, you just stop right there. And then the second they go back, you can just go right in and punish them. Yeah, it's just like there, you weren't too ready for that. That was smart from you. Okay, so that's good to know. So you can do down tilt back air. So you do have to be careful with that move. I think there is a way that you can prevent yourself from dying from the down tilt. There might be a % range where it's true, but if you DI out of the down tilt, I don't know if that prevents him from getting follow-ups. Because I know that was like kind of one of the biggest things, is like down tilt does not convert nearly as well as it used to. Okay, yeah, good response there. Yeah, so when you get to this point here and like he's just grab ledge, just hold shield. And if he does nothing, just buffer a short hop nair and fade back. Because if he does any move that like does a jump or he does like standard get up, then that's going to get caught by Nair. If he does get up attack and you're fading back, then you'll just avoid it, and then you'll be able to just go in and punish it right afterwards. Whereas just by like kind of dropping shield there, it's like you're not really defending yourself for much. And then if you decide to do monkey flip as you did fade back Nair, you'll probably catch him before that gets you. So those are a couple of things that you want to look out for in that scenario. But let's see what happens. Perfect. That's the reason why you want to get good at using banana. Like I noticed that first game, it's like you didn't try to touch it at all. But if you're really good at like catching the banana and using it against him, like you could like, especially against Diddy Kong, you can probably kill him consistently at 60%, just because like of how strong F smash is. I say 80 is the more realistic one, but yeah, that too. His uppy got severely nerfed too. Used to be called Deep Kong for a reason. Something to note, after he uses monkey flip, he can't use monkey flip again, so pretty much that back air was the only thing he could do, so you could have thrown out an attack, a hitbox there preemptively to just stuff him out. That range is pretty far. Also, if I remember correctly, Diddy Kong's up smash is absurdly fast. Let me check the frame data. It is frame 5. Yep, still frame 5. So if you do hit him on shield, you need to make sure you're safe. Just to like kind of go over your safe moves again. So like all your tilts should outrange it as long as you space it correctly. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. But like, okay, like your neutral air is -4. So as long as you're like fading back with it or just like landing immediately, you'll be safe. Your back air is -5, so back air, you need to make sure you're doing it perfectly. Forward air is -6, so just make sure you do it perfectly and you'll be fine. Your down air, if you space it correctly as you fade back, then you won't get caught by it. So those are the things to keep in mind. But if you are not safe and you go into Diddy Kong as that happens, that up smash is just going to obliterate you. And I think you died at like what percentage were you at? This is no rage Diddy Kong 2. You're at 143. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, so 128. I would say 125, you need to be way safer against his shield. So you need like guaranteed spacing. Also, don't be afraid to edgeguard Diddy Kong too, because like there's not too much that he can do. Okay, this is where you messed up. When you pick up that banana, you have to keep in mind what your threat range is. As long as Diddy Kong lands anywhere here, you can toss that banana and automatically get a combo off of him. And when he's at death percent, you can automatically get a kill on him. That's how good banana is, and that's the way that you need to think about it. Diddy Kong landing anywhere here is not safe because you are holding banana. So instead of running there, just like move forward a little bit. He does the back air, you toss banana, then he gets hit by that, and then you can go just dash do your combo, or like dash smash attack, dash dancing blade, whatever you want him to do. Yeah, unfortunately he had a drift in there. That was just like a really bad jump on your part. So something that you need to keep in mind, you did it once already, is that you can just like up B out of shield to punish that dash attack. Maybe the slants here might mess it up, but I would just kind of like make it a consistent habit. So you're keeping good positioning now against the monkey flip. Yeah. See, like this is the main reason why you want to stay in that middle. So just so you'll be ready to punish those reversals when it happens. Because you can do it off a pop gun or you can do it off a banana. That was a good setup. It was just kind of missed with it. Oh, yeah. A little bit off your mark there. Good patience. You almost saved him there. Oh, thanks for the raid party, Takurin. Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of like the main issue. What was it? Yeah, a lot of rushing in. The good thing is like you had good spacing to punish monkey flip kick, but it felt like you were playing more towards the ledge rather than controlling the stage. But controlling the stage is kind of the biggest thing that you want to do, because like that's what Diddy Kong's really good at. So as long as you can control the stage, it's hard for Diddy Kong to get like any type of advantage there. Oh, really good punish. Because I think Diddy Kong's Nair is like really safe on shield if I remember correctly. Also, what's up to the raid party here? Just to let you know, we're looking at people play. We kind of roast them, but we do it to make sure that they get better later on. Yeah, that's a -5 move on shield. I'm really shocked that you're actually able to get that grab on there. Okay, so you should kind of notice a pattern here. Regardless, even if you're in position to punish monkey flip kick, he's always going to do it. So whenever you're not like going up close to him, like getting ready to just like immediately cut off him, just like coming in and brawling, just be ready to punish monkey flip kick, and your mind should be on nothing else. It should be like, I'm going to punish monkey flip kick, and the second they do monkey flip kick, you just get ready to punish it, and that's it. You don't change up your game plan at all. That's the only thing you think about. And when you have that in, you would be punishing him way more. Ooh, you had the right idea there, just a little bit off. T monkey flip. That's the only thing you should ever plan to punish for. The other thing too, think about monkey flip kind of like the teleport recoveries like Palutena and Zelda, as they'll probably try to platform cancel it too. So you wait for that, and then you just like you place your hitboxes right there to punish them. Yeah, that was really easy for him to get. So you always got to like watch how you're using your jump there. Which I remember I told you that last time. Good that you did that aerial there. Grab the banana. Ah. Saucy. So remember that you can go a lot deeper, so it wouldn't have been a bad idea to chase him down with a fair. See, monkey flip. Just be ready for that monkey flip. That's all he's doing. That's all he wants to do in his heart. It's the only thing that's keeping him sane. That was interesting. With the way that he did that banana, though, that honestly would not have led to anything at all. So it was just like kind of interesting for the sake of being interesting, but nothing good came out of it. Oh, he tried to fair you there. Also keep in mind, because like a lot of those strings aren't true, you should be able to counter in the middle of some of these. Let me just double check your frame data on it. Frame 6. Yeah, I think there's a couple instances where you could get a counter out, but also, of course, Dolphin Slash, a little bit more reliable, just because you get your invincibility on frame 1 in the air. Yo! What's up, Aaron? I didn't think he'd be on here. His name's Cupcake. But yeah, dude, it's weird seeing Diddy Kong in this game, because it's like there's so many things that like I remembered, like especially watching you doing, with him, but it's like now it's just like I feel like there's some things that are different. It's just monkey flip right now. That's the bane of this guy's existence, and Eddie really needs to do like a better job punishing that. Monkey flip, like every time. Finally, he switched it up there. Grab that banana. Yeah. So, like, that's the thing. So, if you hit Diddy Kong off, make sure you grab that banana so that way you can just automatically give yourself some more coverage. Like, a really simple example for the monkey flip there is, like, you could at least throw it up there and then just kind of put him in a little more of an interesting situation if you wanted, like, an easy reset. But you could also throw the banana peel, like, in an area where you think the monkey flip will land. And then you can just kind of cover center or away if he does the peanut, like the B reverse to kind of get away from there and just cover things from there. Yeah. A solid random win? All right. Yeah, no, I just stream like every Monday. Also, congrats to you beating Mario Brothers on that one stream. I was actually planning on doing it yesterday, but I kind of didn't get around the time to doing it. I actually want to do the same exact thing you were doing. Oh, that was a good reaction. Okay. Yeah, see, okay. See, now you're getting the idea. Just like, okay, when you see him coming, just like start walking back. So if he does monkey flip, you'll punish it. If he does something like rogue like that, you should be able to punish it. But keep in mind that explosion probably would have killed you because you're at that percentage. So something to think about. If you need to get around that, I mean, obviously shield, but you could also counter it and you could do something really hilarious. I'm not sure if like the hitbox would be consistent for hitting him, but it's at least something to keep in mind. Ah. That was just RPS in its like purest form right there. Yeah, see, that's kind of the power of having banana there. It's like if you remembered that you had that in play for yourself there, then if you had your tech there, then you could have gotten probably could have gotten frame advantage there. All right, catch you later, Wolfers. Oof. Yeah, remember, just try to get into the habit of like doing that dolphin slash out. As long as like his hurt box doesn't have like anything weird where it can shift under it, it'd just be like a good thing to just keep in your system as a reaction. Good catch. Again, monkey flips. Monkey flips and specifically ledge canceling. Those are always the two things that you always want to remember. Yeah. So also remember, it's like after he does the monkey flip, he can't do it again. So there's like really no reason not to throw out a hitbox here. Just because it's like either he might air dodge past it or it's like you catch him as he's trying to get back. Ah, okay. You had the right idea. Right idea. That was a really smart placement right there. He was trying to bait you so hard to run into that to get that F smash. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. That was getting really scary at the end there. Yeah, Dyer, what are your thoughts on Tweaks Diddy? I haven't been watching that, but I know like everyone's like kind of talking up a storm about him so far. That was kind of weird from him. Like he didn't like he got like such a good like lead on you, and then he could set up like a ledge trap scenario, but he didn't do any of that. So yeah, that's kind of the other thing too. It's like I kind of mentioned about him not doing the proper Diddy ledge trap. He doesn't really seem to be on point with his ledge trap game, and because he's not doing that, I can't really tell you too much about it. So hopefully I catch that. in one of these last 2 games. Okay, good stuff there. God, I didn't even think you could just get that down. Okay, good air dodge right there. Honestly, he could probably done an up tilt up air to kill you right there, but I don't know why he didn't do it. Also, I think to up B up there, I think if you hold back, you should be able to do it. So keep that in mind. Just like remember, you can angle your up B with Lucina and Marth. And then, like, of course, the easy thing that you can do is, like, jump down air, and hopefully you 2-frame him. If not, then you just go into the standard ledge trap, hold shield, wait for them to do an option, and then do short hop nair, backward, nair, and fade back, and then you'll cover basically every option there. Oof. Yeah, like if he whiffs that in front of you and it's like not on your shield, you can just like go in and punish that pretty easily. The main thing to remember is like while the hitbox itself is fairly large, it's not going to cover too much in front of him. So it's like starts down there, but then like see hit 2 starts at the top, and 3 is at the top too. So after that first hit, you should not be scared at all from hitting him from the side. It's just above. Don't approach him from above, but from the side, you're free to hit Diddy like immediately. So yeah, basically frame 5 is basically frame 5 and 6. After that, you're good. So let's see, 3. So basically you have 47. After that first hit, you basically have 47 frames to just go ahead and punish him. So think about it that way. Yeah. But I mean, as long as you're Lucina and you have a giant sword, you're gonna cover it. So you don't gotta worry too much. Yep. As I was saying, always just expect the monkey flip to come out. As long as you got that, you're good. You're very good. Okay. So this is the biggest thing about like your game plan. Something that you should notice is that you're trying to move forward and throw out attacks, and you're not just like letting him come to you. It's like if you just like do spacing, you let him come to you, and you throw out hitbox that specifically stuff out certain areas for him to come to, then you're going to notice yourself like winning a lot more of these interactions. Like it really does just come back to the first, it really does just come back to like the first things that I was saying to you, where it's like you really need to focus on your spacing and footsies game, and if you work on that, then your Lucina is going to become what a Lucina should be. And that same concept definitely applies a lot to this game so far, and honestly to the entire set. Yeah, you know, you really just need to do F tilde and F smash. You don't really need to mix it up any more than that. See, there's a good stuff. But yeah, from your throws, always be ready for them to like need to tech on platforms, and just be ready to cover it. That should just go without saying on every single platform stage that you play on. It's just like with any character you play, it's just a good habit to have just to like either start a jungle or to extend your jungle. While walling them out? Well, the pressure is this. The pressure is that they cannot get in on you. Not being able to break the wall is the pressure. It's not that you need to go into them and do it. Like a good example is this. Like, you know, think about it as think about it like this. So let's say a fox has to run into a Ganondorf Nair. Now, that's kind of scary for the fox to get into, just because it's like he has to time that very specifically to get in. And like if he messes up, then he's going to eat a pretty big punish off that Nair. And then if he's like higher percents, that could potentially kill him. Where think about a Ganondorf approaching a fox. So Ganondorf has like these big, strong hitboxes, but they're very slow. So like all Fox has to really do is like if he sees Ganondorf running and like throwing out that fair, then basically he can just like run up and hit him before that fair comes out, or he can just like dash back, that fair whiffs, and he goes back in and just like gets his grab or his punish right there, and that can very easily lead to a stock or just like run up smash. So that's kind of the main thing that you need to think about is like think about how much scarier it is for your opponent to come to you versus them. With you, the reason why you're such a good wall is because you have a sword, you have a disjoint, and you're fast. So with those two things, you're very safe if your attack hits the shield, and your attacks are going to beat out of a lot of attacks that are going to be going against you because most characters don't have a disjoint to really deal with it. And that's kind of the big issue that they're going to run into. It's just, it is going to be a very hard time to get across like this really oppressive wall, and especially because of your speed too. Yeah, Nair one's pretty big. Back is kind of tiny though, but you can wall with Bear just because you can fast fall with it. And that trades nicely. See, like there, like he's at 41%, so like the risk reward for going for that F smash was not in your favor at all. Like F tilt or down tilt, that would just like, that would kind of get you fine, and he would not be able to get that punish on you. Like, okay, that right there, I kind of want to, like, just remember, this is what you can do with Banana. He's all the way over there, and he's able to get you with Banana and hit you with a down air. That's what you need to remember. Like, it takes a long time for you to get out of that tripping animation. So when you get that down with Lucina, Banana, F smash, gone. I mean, Nair one just doesn't lead into anything anymore. That's kind of the issue. That was a really good reaction there. There you go. Now you land on the top platform. And that was really scary. Like, literally, all he had to do was just throw out one hitbox, and you would be without your jump. Also, notice that you didn't DI at all. You didn't change up your direction. So all he had to do was just keep hitting you up. So that made it really easy for him to follow up. There you go. Now you did the edge guard properly. Yeah, always remember monkey flip. There we go. Yeah, so it's like you just had to play like a lot more patient and safely. And you have to remember, center stage, there's no grab from Diddy Kong that's going to kill you as well. So just holding in shield is just kind of the safe move to do to make sure that you don't have to deal with that. But yeah, like something to remember is this. Like the benefit of Lucina and Diddy Kong is how easy it is for them to kill without putting themselves at much risk and tacking on damage. And that's something you need to like fully exploit. Like you need to make sure that you're playing as safe as possible with Lucina to really push like her whole game to the furthest that it can be. Yeah, see, like this is like really what you should be doing. Just like stay back, throw out your safe pokes and all that stuff, and just like keep him at the ledge like all the time. Like here, you're just displaying like perfect control of the entire stage, and there's not much Diddy Kong can do about that. And now the fact that like, he doesn't have access to banana to him too. Stay under here. Oh yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work. You had the right idea. It's just like he actually missed the platform himself. Yeah, he actually, I think if you went for Dolphin Slash, you probably would have killed him that one time. Again, doesn't hurt to throw out a hitbox there, just because like it puts a lot more pressure on him to make it back. But yeah, kind of let's look at that real quick. So you can kind of see what you can do with banana as well. So I think he does like just jump and then he presses Z. Or he's like did jump and like nair to catch it. But yeah, like that's, you can be at that distance and your character is able to pick up the item. So that's how easy it is to deal with it. Good stuff. Caught the roll. Now just hold banana. Ooh, Z-drop stuff. Yeah, it would have been nice if you used banana to just like trip him again. Like just stay safe, throw it, and then that way you just cover it with like up air, land, up air, up air. And that would have been a really good sequence. Or up air, then forward air. Yeah, just a little bit misguided on the way that you pressured that platform right there. Like, so like right here, yeah. Like pretty much like after like he confirmed the roll, you just like, you float. You don't do the fast fall, and then you do up air to cover the platform there, and then you get the rest. But see, something that you're doing really good is like you are controlling the entire center stage right now. Like he's trying to fight his way as hard as he possibly can to just break your wall right now. That's the pressure that he's facing. See, like, look, he had to desperately reach out and do that bear. And because you decided to not go forward, you didn't run into that bear. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you already got around his hitbox, so you didn't need to do that. Unless that was supposed to be like a dancing blade. Ah, okay, yeah. At that time, it would have definitely been better to go for the up smash just because of where he was. Really good follow-up there. That was a really smart recovery from him. But yeah, see, you're holding your stage a lot better. You're making it a lot harder for him to come back. And like he's basically been at the ledge this entire time. Yeah, you didn't think that's killed you a lot. So it's like you didn't hold back there. See there, you're finally able to stuff out that monkey flip. So don't forget, like, at these lower percents, like, if he is messing up his combos, you can Dolphin Slash out of it, and you can do that too. So that works. I gotta forget that's just, like, kind of a last-ditch effort you have to kill. Ooh, good bait. Good stuff. See, okay, yeah. Like right there, either forward air or up air would be a better option to go for. And generally you want to just wait for the tech to happen. So then that way you can just kind of get your confirm. Because like if he decided to do like standard get, if he decided to do like get up or get up attack, it would stuff you out. So that's why it's better to wait for the tech or the option. All right, he snuck that right under you. Good catch. Good catch. Back throw. Yeah, it's good that you were like a little cautious about the barrels because oh no, you had the punish. Again, yeah, you had 2 punishes in a row. I don't know why you psyched yourself out like that. Like whenever somebody does that on your shield, oh, that's too bad. Okay, so you're at least for doing it right. But yeah. Let me see. How unsafe is that move on shield? That is... So up smash is negative 29. So I'm pretty sure you can just drop shield and F smash. Yeah, you can drop shield to F smash Diddy Kong's up smash. So next time that happens, just drop shield, just input F smash if F tilt comes out, whatever. Like that's still better than just like whiffing that completely. So if it's ever a smash attack, just get used to doing things like that. Yeah. Now, overall, for your first time playing it, you put together your game plan very, very well for the final game. It's like you understood the aspect of stage control, you understood the aspect of punishing monkey flip a lot better. It was just like kind of like the way that you would interact with him on the platforms was a little sketchy. And then your banana play could get a lot better. And like just specifically learning how to use it for stage control or for conversions. Conversions is obviously the best one, but like stage control is really good too. And that's a lot easier to pick up on rather than like being focused on specific like tech with the banana. So that's probably like the best thing that you can do for yourself. But overall, yeah, I liked what you were able to gather from these things. I liked how you were able to adapt to that. And it's like, as long as you weren't pushing forward, you were holding really good. Like you probably did notice like he was having a hard time cracking you like on this final game just because you were not going forward at all. But were there any questions that you had in the meantime? No, Diddy Kong doesn't have any intangibility on his moves anymore. Depends. So if Diddy Kong is like close to you and like, you know, you don't have like the best options, then shield. But like, let's say you're over here and Diddy Kong's over here when you have banana, then you don't need to be in shield at all. If Diddy Kong's like right on top of you and you have banana, then you might need to like kind of like jump back. But yeah, if he's close to you, then you might want to shield. But as long as he's not, then all you need to do is create space, wait for the attack from him, and then you can throw a banana at him. It's really just spacing dependent. In neutral? Okay, yeah. In neutral, you don't want to shield. Basically, you just kind of have like your range for what you're going to auto punish on him. So like, let's say he's going to jump fair, and like, okay, as long as he does like as long as like you have banana, and like I think if you throw it, you'll probably cover this entire range here. As long as he does anything that makes him land and be vulnerable in this area, that's when you're going to throw banana. Like that's all you got to tell yourself. Like, this is my threat range. But you could also do the fancy Z dropping stuff that you were doing, so that way you could still do your normal aerials and everything. Or if you want to place out banana to cover, like let's say, okay, I'm going to cover platform, so that way I'm going to make him like jump and aerial to grab the banana, so then that way I can jump punish him for that. A lot of different ways. Because you have to remember he has to interact with banana too, so he can jump and grab it. So you can make that like, okay, as long as he grabs that banana, then I know I'm going to throw out an attack here to punish him for it. So like that's another way you could do it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's any good Diddy Kong videos out there, but if you, honest to God, want my recommendation to learn how to play this matchup, watch like the old MK Leo versus Zero sets from Smash 4, because everything that worked there works in this game, except it's even easier now. So there's honestly no shame in like just understanding the mechanics of banana, the mechanics of monkey flip. And once you get those down and like you understand like the ledge trap scenarios and like kind of like the neutral scenarios and how you're going to play it, then you'll understand how to play this matchup a lot better. Like basically the main thing that's different is just directional air dodges, but outside of just like specific punishes, it hasn't really changed too much. And then barrels. The one thing that you'll notice is Diddy Kong in Smash 4 could recover a lot deeper than he could in this game. This game is so much easier to kill him once he's off stage. Yeah, I don't like saying his name either, but it's the only thing that I can say. All right, I think that's going to do it for this one.